This is the DJI Neo. Let's go and open the box and get it set up. In the box, we've got spare propellers, little screwdriver, short USB-C cable, drone itself, and some manuals and leaflets, start guide, and of course the obligatory stickers to put on all your stuff to show whose brands you support. Let's take a look at the drone itself. So it comes in this little bag. This thing is just ridiculously light. Right, let's go get this thing set up. First thing we're going to do is take off the gimbal protector cover because we're going to be turning this thing on and we don't want the gimbal moving around and breaking anything. So just going to gently press down at the bottom there, squeeze a little bit, and then just remove that, and inside is the camera. This is just the basic kit, it's not the Fly More kit, so you just get one battery, and the batteries are deactivated when you first get it, but to activate the battery, all you need to do is plug it into USB-C charging and it will activate when you first charge it. You can charge it with up to 15 watts of charging power. Peel this away. Gonna grab the USB-C charging cable, plug one end into the drone itself, and then the other end into a USB power outlet. I'm messy. So that's power plugged in, sorry. See a little green light there. Now we'll go and let that thing charge up a little bit. And then before you fly it for the first time, you need to activate the DJI Neo. To activate the drone for the first time, you need to go and install the DJI Fly app. So this is different from the DJI Go Fly app. This is a separate thing. So if you've already got that app, you're going to still need to install this app, I believe. Once it's installed, open up the app and then skip all the nonsense. And if you choose to agree to all of the terms of use and privacy stuff, I'm going to allow the DJI Fly app to use my location. I'll say allow while using the app. Tap agree again and allow and allow and allow. The reason why the DJI Fly app wants to use the microphone is because you can actually sync up the audio that's recorded from a phone to the drone video that's recorded in the drone, which is really cool. I'll show you that in a future video. Okay, we'll allow it to use the microphone and then choose what information you want to authorize for DJI. If you turn that off, approximate location info, you can't actually proceed. You basically can't turn that off by the looks of it. So I'm just going to select authorize all. You can read through that yourself if you want to. Do you want to participate in the DJI product improvement program? So that's sending extra data to DJI. I'm going to tap not now. Now you need to log in with your DJI account, or if you don't have one, go and create one and then log in to the app with that. If you don't log in, you're not going to be able to activate the drone and fly it. So we're logged in now and it's going to lead us through some instructions about tutorials and all that kind of stuff. So you can do that if you want to. And then you get to this connection guide. So at the bottom right, you've got a connection guide button. Let's tap that. Let's go and select DJI Neo, obviously, and we're just going to connect with the mobile device. We're not going to be setting up the RC controller in this video, so tap that, allow it to connect to the local network. At the bottom, tap search for device. It's connecting via Wi-Fi from the phone to the DJI Neo. At this point, you want to turn on DJI Neo, so do the usual DJI power button dance. Quick press and then long press. See all the propellers flitting about. And there we go, the drone is powered on. Now on the phone, it should be able to locate the drone. I'm going to tap on that and wait for it to do its thing. And now we need to press and hold down the power button on the flight battery for 3 seconds to confirm connection. Which is a bit of a silly instruction really, because there is no power button on the battery. So I think DJI just need to update the wording there to be a bit less confusing. All right, let's get this done. Press and hold the button on the flight battery for 3 seconds. Yay, there we go. DJI wants to join the local network, so we'll tap join to finalize the connection between the drone and the phone. All right, now we've gone through all that, we can actually activate the drone. And once we've gone through this process once to activate the drone, we can then go and fly it without even needing the phone or a controller if that's how we want to use it. I'm going to do a full video on that. So again, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. We've got loads of videos coming on this drone. So let's go and tap activate. To actually activate the device, you are going to need a connection to the internet. If you have problems with this phase, you're going to make sure that your phone has actually got a connection, a cellular data connection, so it can actually activate it, connection to the internet, because you're connected wirelessly to the DJI drone and not to your router or whatever. So let's go and try that again. Hopefully, I've only got 1 bar of signal for some reason at the minute. Hopefully we'll get a connection. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be doing a lot. It's so funny. We've got all this like crazy, amazing technology in the drones themselves. And I know things improve all the time, but sometimes the things around the actual technology in the drone, like the activation process or some of the wording that we just saw, it's not really up to the same level as the amazingness of the technology. As you can see, it's stuck on activating. The cross at the top doesn't even close the app. So it would appear that the app has crashed. Let me go and open it again and I'll get back to you in just a second. So the app wasn't responding, so I closed it completely down on the phone, reopened the app, went through the process again, but it didn't ask me to activate, so it did actually do the activation, just didn't tell me what was happening. And you can see now on the screen, we've got the Go Fly button. I'm not going to do that because I'm inside. And the next thing you're going to want to do once you've activated it is at the top here, it's telling us that we've got new firmware, so I'd highly recommend always keeping the firmware up to date. So I'm going to tap install on that button, and it's going to go and download the firmware update and then apply it to the drone. While that's downloading, I just want to tell you about this channel. It's all about making better looking, better sounding and better edited videos. I believe everyone can learn to make better videos. If that's something that you can get behind, please subscribe. Definitely make sure you've got a good mobile connection signal before you do this, unlike me. Whenever you do this, you want to make sure that your phone's actually plugged into power, because the last thing you want is your phone going dead halfway through a firmware install. The status light is flashing orange or yellow there. Drone's restarting. Got the red status light, now it's yellow. We're at 95% installation. And then we get a message saying that the DJI Neo firmware update was successful. Now you can take this thing out and get it up in the air. Subscribe, I've got loads of videos coming soon on the Neo, and I'll see you in the next one.